Funding for Fair 2016 is brought to you by Friends, the Iowa Public Television Foundation. Mid-American Energy Company and its Energy Advantage program are dedicated to increasing the awareness of energy efficiency in Iowa's homes and businesses. Information is at midamericanenergy.com. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service. Iowa Communications Network. The availability of high-speed broadband service is essential to fulfilling the promise of a connected Iowa. ICN's Broadband Matters campaign showcases the importance of delivering broadband to all corners of Iowa. Information is available at broadbandmatters.com. The Iowa Lottery. Since 1985, proceeds totaling more than $1.7 billion have helped make Iowa a better place to live, work, and raise a family. More information is available at ialottery.com.
Since 1911, EMC Insurance has partnered with local independent insurance agents to provide protection to our customers. Headquartered in Des Moines, Iowa, EMC now serves policyholders through 20 locations across the country. Count on EMC.
Iowa Public Television presents Fair 2016. Here is your host, Bill Riley.
Hi, I'm Bill Riley, and here we are, together again, to experience the best and brightest moments from the Iowa State Fair. And I gotta tell you, I think tonight's program might be one of my favorites so far. So sit back and relax, because we're gonna roll out some eye-popping fair fun. And speaking of eye-popping, this is a demonstration you just can't unsee. It's chicken washing and blow drying. And these little ones saw some big pumpkins outside the Ag Building. Woohoo! Also, the sounds drifting out of Pioneer Hall include the wonderful music of harmonicas. We'll check in to see who won ribbons in the harmonica contest. It's sure to be a memorable show, so let's get started. Iowa Public Television's Paul Yeager is always a well-groomed young man. So, we sent him to the chicken washing and blow drying demonstration to give some tips to some very pampered poultry.
We all know that being salon ready is very important to one's self-esteem, chickens included. Actually, I'm a little damp, right? Thank you. Oh, that's much better. It really helps feel better about what's going on. Well, this chicken just got a nice washing. It's one of the demonstrations here at the Iowa State Fair. And just like it is for us, as it is for the animals, you can see they feel a whole lot better.
I know you've always dreamed about washing a chicken. Come on in.
Now, Cambria is the queen, and you've been everywhere now. You've washed a chicken or two in your life?
I've washed 100.
100? Just this year?
Yes, we have 100 birds and we wash them all before fair.
All right, so show me what we're gonna do and help me out. What do we have?
Okay, so this one is gonna be our soap.
Okay.
And then the middle one will have vinegar in it with water, and that's to rinse out the soap, and the last one's bluing.
Okay, so water, vinegar, and bluing. So I'm putting him in the barrel.
Yep.
Then I'll release him.
And you'll have one hand on top of him so he doesn't jump out.
Okay, grab the legs again.
And
okay.
Put him into the rinse.
Now how do I get your legs? There's one.
You're gonna go from the front of him.
Woo! Yeah, he didn't like that from the back.
And then you'll grab it from the front and slide your fingers in.
Okay.
And then you'll just pick him up.
Oh, I
Let
see.
him kind of ring off. Okay.
Okay.
You're done.
All right. Okay.
And you'll do the same process again.
All right, so this time I'm not going to...
You're just gonna get the soap off of him.
Okay.
A lot of kids don't realize that when you get ready for a show, you have to wash your birds. And you have to prep them and get them ready. It's a little bit more work than most people realize, but it's a lot of fun. Now you're gonna flip your hand and hold her. So there you go. Sorry. All right, now you're gonna come up. First tub, second tub. And we'll continue this process until everybody has gotten to wash the chicken that wanted to today. Actually giving it a really good way to clean it up. It also makes them smell a lot better, and they also feel better after you wash them, and then they can go straight around the yard and they'll just have a blast.
What made you want to do this?
We were researching the fair, and I didn't even know that you needed to wash a chicken, so we ran as fast as we could to get here. I did not know that this was a thing, so this had to be done. You had to film the action. I thought this was a great first impression of the Iowa State Fair for him.
Poultry industry is huge. It's a great way to show our industry off here at the fair. We get to strut around with our birds and have a little bit of fun.
Is that everything you thought it would be?
Everything and more. Everything and more.
Why did you want to wash a chicken?
I'm from the city and on the East Coast, never heard this was a thing. Had to do it. Had to.
Kind of like you're making like an alien finder, like an alien piece.
Like that?
Yep.
Hey. Watch their faces, watch the smile. A kid's eyes when they get to hold the bird for the first time in their life. It's just amazing. Some people are like, I have never seen a bird or held one, and then they get to, and it's just a blast for them, and they light up.
Our friend Mike Pearson is in the swine barn now to check out some hardworking 4-H'ers at the swine show.
We've got a full day of judging here in the swine barn. We've got 545 hogs to look at in order to choose the 4-H Grand Champion Market Hog.
Today's judge is Jason Lackey of Haskell, Texas. Jason breeds his own show hogs in Texas, and this is his second time judging swine at the Iowa State Fair. We asked him what he's looking for in a winning pig.
The initial thing that we look for is just balance and composition. And the pigs, obviously, you know, they're market animals. The barrows are market animals, and so compositionally they have to be put together right. They've got to have muscle and be lean and be put together, but they've got to be structurally sound, and they've got to balance, you know, for everything just to fit together appropriately. Conformation's much different. I mean, balance is a lot different. The way our industry has progressed, I mean, you know, a lot of the junior programs, the kids have learned a lot more. They're a lot more hands-on, and so just the way that pigs are built in general are more geared towards them to actually be show animals in the ring as far as head carriage and balance and the way that they're put together. But, you know, compositionally, the industry has changed, and they'll change year by year depending on what the consumer wants from a meat standpoint. And so, for example, you know, 15, 20 years ago, pigs were much fatter, much smaller, and then we went through a trend where they were tall and lean and hard and didn't have much belly to them, and now I think we're kind of in between those two, where, you know, they've got good lean muscle, but they're not too fat, they're not too raw.
Hogs are judged in groups based on their weight. Gilts, barrows, and purebreds are all judged in separate classes. Pork is a $7.5 billion industry in Iowa, and the trends you see in the show ring will migrate to the finishing house and the meat case at the grocery store. After almost 10 hours of judging, Jason has narrowed it down to 3 finalists.
This is an incredible set of animals to me, and we get back out here, and there's 3 of them that are very good. 2 of them dang near made my heart stop when they came in the ring earlier today, and they just continue to impress as they get out here. I'm going to go out and shake the hand of the champion, and I'll say before I do, one of the better ones that I've ever had the privilege to judge and name your champion. Thank you again.
Well, his name's Clay, and, well, he's obviously pretty good if he won, so I named him after Clay Matthews because I'm a Packers fan, so. We usually have a special diet, and we have, like, put milk and other stuff in there. He's got his own diet, and some other pigs don't have it, so.
And that will do it from the swine barn. Congratulations to all the winners.
The Iowa State Fair blazes new trails every year, but 70 years ago, it gave visitors a peek at what was then a brand new technology. It was television.
Before any stations were on the air in the state of Iowa, the 1946 Iowa State Fair gave visitors a preview of television. Ray Dennis worked in radio for several years and then co-founded DesMoinesBroadcasting.com. It's a website devoted to the history of radio and television in central Iowa.
People have probably had heard about television. There was a slow start of television right before World War II, but it didn't really catch on. They weren't able to do anything until after the war. It was coming. It didn't come to Iowa till at least the central Iowa area till 1949. And so they got a chance to have a preview of what it might be like.
That's how I got the bug to get into television. I got bit by that TV bug because I wanted to make that my career, which I did.
Retired KCCI staffer Bob Cannon supplied DesMoinesBroadcasting.com with these historical photos of what's believed to be Iowa's first exposure to television.
My dad worked for K&T Radio at the time, but his boss called me up one day and asked if I'd like to work a TV camera at the State Fair. I said, what's TV? So we went out to the State Fair in 1946, and it was in the International Harvester tent, and had huge crowds.
The television demonstration was a cooperation between KRNT Radio, RCA, and International Harvester. It included closed-circuit TV programs using KRNT personalities, guests, and audience participation. It was exciting for people to see what was to come in the world of broadcasting.
A lot of people went through it. I think said 218,000 people went through, and I would think they would have been pretty impressed with it and saying, well, when will I be able to have this? When will I be able to have a television?
Because it's new. It was so new. People didn't even know what television was. So that was what the demonstration was all about.
Bob witnessed many changes in television during his 35-year broadcasting career. He remembers its infancy, describing what things were like at the 1946 demonstration at the Iowa State Fair.
I had quite an experience with the cameras out at the State Fair in '46. They had no viewfinders. We took all our information through the intercom. We just pointed the cameras where they told us to point it. The cameras were mounted on a plywood platform on wheels, and the cameras couldn't move around unless somebody pushed the platform on wheels around. So the cameraman and the camera were all on this platform, and we had Boy Scouts, if we wanted to zoom in to an object or something, we just give them a little hand signal to move in and stop, or back out and stop. And the Boy Scouts was our mobility on stage.
It's fair time.
Iowa Public Television has broadcast the Iowa State Fair for 46 years. Today, it's a huge production, bringing the fair to hundreds of thousands of viewers. People in the late 1940s had little knowledge of television and couldn't have imagined then what it would become.
I have a little bit of historian in me. I don't know, maybe most people have a little bit of that, or a desire to know about the past, and may be naturally curious about, well, where did television come from here in central Iowa?
Bob is proud to have been a part of the 1946 television demonstration at the Iowa State Fair, knowing he was on the cusp of something extraordinary.
Great. Felt great. It's kind of hard to describe. It's just a feeling that you get. Well, it's like you might have won the gold pot at the end of the rainbow.
Iowa Public Television's Travis Graven can grow a pretty impressive beard, so he was interested to see what it took to be a part of the beard growing contest.
I am a beard growing rookie, so I figure I'm probably not seasoned enough to enter a state fair competition in my first year. But I am going to head inside Pioneer Hall and see if these beard growing experts can give me a few tips. You've been at this for a few years. I mean, this didn't come in overnight.
Well, it could have, but no, it's about 4 years in the making.
Do you have any tips for me if I wanted to do what you've got going on here?
Just let it grow. I mean, there's not a lot to it.
It looks like the little guy's having fun with it.
He likes it.
Do you have any tips for me? If I wanted to grow mine out like this, how do I make it happen?
I'm not really high on maintenance. You just kind of got to let it go and leave it alone for a while, see what happens.
Oh, we get blue ribbons and 10th place. It doesn't matter as long as we compete. We put some time into it. A lot of these guys are proud of their beers.
Hey, I'm seeing maybe a little sparkle in here.
Yeah, it's got a little sparkle.
What's the secret?
Shimmer. They call it shimmer.
You've got a little maintenance going on here.
You have to. You can't just let it grow. It'll be wild.
Now, I just started growing this earlier this year. What would you recommend that I do?
Just keep letting it grow, trim it up.
Now, do you ever look around here and have a little bit of beard envy?
Oh, no, not so much, because my mustache beats everybody's down here.
Well, I maintain it every couple days. I trim it up.
Well, I don't know. There's not much you can do if you're going to trim it off every couple of days.
You have any advice for me?
Get a longer clipper guard.
I need to let it grow out? Is that what you're saying?
There you go. You got the 5 o'clock shadow. You just need to let it go.
I've been growing for just under 2 years. Saw a picture of my old man back in the day, and I thought I'd see if I could give it a shot just as well.
Just walking in full costume, I got stopped several times for pictures, and kids were calling me over. It's a lot of fun.
Now, I have a little bit of gray in my beard already. Do you think I'm on my way to becoming a decent Santa one of these days? That's coming in too.
You'll need a cheater pack like I got.
Your 2016 Blue Ribbon Beards. The longest. Best groomed. Most unique. Most historic in nature. And best beard design with costume.
So it seems like I just don't quite measure up. So I'm going to put away the clippers. I've got 12 months until next year's state fair. I'm going to get going and get growing.
Creating a miniature farm display takes patience, creativity, and major attention to detail. But the results, they're captivating.
I'm Seth Eberhardt, and this is my model farm display and model grain elevator over on the other side. I've got about 500 hours in this display. It actually started out just as the buildings, and one thing led to another, and I ended up with an entire display here. These are buildings that I just designed and built on my own. They're not based off of any particular building, just something I just started out doing just for fun, and it really took off from there. The barn was the very first part that I built. I did that probably about 14 years ago. It's all cedar deck boards that I ripped down on the table saw. So I mean, I built it just like the real thing, the way the actual building would have been built. Same thing with the pole barn. I built it just like the real building, and I just try to put in as much detail as possible. What I wanted to do was make it something you could just look at for an hour and still not see everything. That was my goal. Ever since I was real little, I always had toy tractors that I played with, and I always had the miniature farms, and I was building my own buildings out of cardboard. And as I got older, we always went to the toy tractor show in Dyersville, and I always loved the model farm displays up there, and eventually decided I thought I could do something like that, and one thing led to another, and here we are. That's a model of the elevator that's still standing in Mediapolis, Iowa, my hometown. It's no longer used, but like I said, it's based off the real building. I don't even know exactly how I decided to build that as a model, but to start out, I took about 200 pictures of the actual building and about 50 pages of drawings and measurements. And the same thing, I just wanted it to be as accurate and detailed as I could. One of my favorite details on that elevator would probably be the basement. I got all the electrical equipment down there, and there's grain milling equipment. I just really like the way that part turned out. I do get a lot of questions. Everybody wants to know how I make all the metal pieces. My full-time job, I'm a mechanic, do small engine and diesel repair. That's kind of obvious from looking inside the shop building. I've got several tractors tore down, just like the real thing, like the kind of jobs I do in real life. That kind of carries over into my hobby here. And mainly it's just a lot of evenings and weekends that go into these projects. The elevator was about 2 years worth of evenings and weekends pretty much. It's pretty much all the spare time I had. I actually approached the fair. I just thought this might be a good place to display it and let a lot of people see it. I mean, with Iowa being a major agricultural state, I think there's a lot of people here that really appreciate it and understand it, and so I just thought this would really be a good place to show it. I've got lots of ideas. My biggest problem is we've got our basement full and I've run out of space to put anything else, so I'm gonna have to build a real building next, I guess.
What happens when you pair big pumpkins with little kids? Our great friend Dan Wardell finds out.
Those are some big old pumpkins.
Slowly. 902 pounds later.
Halloween might not be for a few more months, but here at the Iowa State Fair, I found me some big old pumpkins. So Alyssa and Taylor, tell us what is happening behind us right now.
They're weighing pumpkins.
They're weighing pumpkins, and how much do you think they weigh?
1,000 pounds.
So tell us what you need to be thinking about when you're weighing those pumpkins.
That there's no hole in the bottom and that it doesn't slip.
What would happen if that pumpkin slipped?
Then it would probably hit the ground and split.
Are you worried about your feet?
Well, they shouldn't be in the way.
Ashley, is this your pumpkin?
Yeah.
This baby's big. How many pounds do you think it weighs?
Probably about 890.
Now, you gotta tell me, Ashley, how on earth do you grow a pumpkin this big?
For fertilizer, you have to use organic fertilizer, and you have to keep on watering every day and make sure it has sunlight and just stuff like that, I guess.
Now, Elijah, do you think that you and I, if we both put our muscles into it, we could lift up one of these pumpkins?
Maybe.
Let's see those muscles. Ah! You cut that pumpkin open. What's inside of it?
Seeds just like a smaller pumpkin. There's seeds and all the other goodies. The rind's just really thick.
They gotta be about that big, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
So, Hannah, if you had a pumpkin that size, what would you carve into it?
I think I'd carve a scary face and scare my sister.
What are you gonna carve into this pumpkin?
Sometimes, if we go cucumbers, we stick the cucumbers on top of the pumpkin like it has hair or something.
All right, Dad, you just had a pumpkin weighed. How much did it weigh?
396.
396, that's a lot of pumpkin.
Yes, it is.
When you planted it, did you ever have any idea that it would grow this big?
I had a feeling it would.
Oh, you had confidence from day one, right, Ashley?
Yeah.
There's always a lot to see at the Iowa State Fair, but there's also time to stop and honor our country's heroes in the Veterans Parade.
Governor of the state of Iowa, do hereby proclaim this week, August 15th through the 21st, 2016, as Navy Week in Iowa.
Navy Week goes all around the country, a few cities each year, and we go around to tell our story in places that might not otherwise have an understanding of what the Navy does for them.
It just fell this week that it was Navy Week, and they asked if they could come and be part of this, and certainly yes they can, because it's not just the Iowa Guard and the Iowa Base Reserves, it's all the military.
Next is American Legion Post 34 and Veterans of Foreign War Post 2237 from Oskaloosa. Veterans of World War II, Korea, Vietnam, Desert Storm, Iraqi and Afghani
stand veterans and wives and auxiliary members. Now here's one for you. This is their 45th year participating in the Iowa State Fair Veterans Day Parade. So they've been around a long time, and we thank them for being here with us. American Legion of posts across the state of Iowa, being led down the street by their national and their state commander. What a deal. Let's give them all a big round of applause. They've all served, they all earn our recognition. And the next entry is very dear and near to all of us, particularly General Orr and Governor Branstad. Is from the Iowa Home Base operation. The tractor trailers promote a highly successful Home Base Iowa program that started 2 years ago to attract veterans and service members leaving active duty to come back to Iowa. It's working. They've filled over 2,300 jobs since the bill was enacted on Memorial Day of 14. Next entry comes to the Larry Naring Detachment, Marine Corps League, Des Moines. Richard Hesseltine is the commander of that organization. We're glad they came with us this morning. Thank you, gentlemen. Our effort is towards recognizing veterans. If they haven't been thanked before, we're going to thank them for their service. If they've been thanked 101 times, they're going to get thanked 102. Scottish dress, and a number of those gentlemen we see at the supporting.
There are so many opportunities for folks to compete in a variety of contests here at the State Fair. Here's just a sampling of some of them. Can you believe it? We're almost halfway through the show tonight. But don't worry, we've got a phenomenal second half coming your way, including listening in on harmonica contests in Pioneer Hall, getting our fitness kick-started with yoga at the fair. And we'll take another peek behind the scenes as our crews capture the fair happenings for our highlight show coverage. So stick around. We'll be back with more good times from the Iowa State Fair, only on Iowa Public Television.
Maybe you couldn't make it to the fair this year, or maybe you couldn't see it all in one day. Hi, I'm Kelly Kramer. At Iowa Public Television, we love to discover the fair for you, and that's only possible because of support from viewers like you. Right now, we're hoping you feel a connection to Iowa Public Television for bringing you and your family these exciting stories. Call now at 800-779-7000 to pledge your financial support. And when you donate at the $60 level, we'll send you this windshield sunshade as our way of saying thank you. Show your love for the world-famous Iowa State Fair by showing your financial support for Iowa Public Television. And stay tuned for more remarkable stories.
Iowa Public Television is bringing you more ways to get involved in our Iowa State Fair coverage. Find us on Twitter and Facebook for live fair coverage and exclusive features. Follow us on Instagram and Snapchat for behind-the-scenes tidbits. And visit iptv.org/fair to watch videos and connect with all IPTV has to offer. Join us online for State Fair fun.
Hi, I'm Charity Nebby. On the next Iowa Ingredient, join me for an Iowa State Fair food frenzy. We'll learn how to prepare delicious fair-inspired dishes in our own kitchens anytime the fair food urge hits. And we'll look at the history and popularity of the Iowa State Fair cookbook and its blue ribbon recipes. All that and more on an Iowa Ingredient State Fair special.
See it Friday at 8:30 on Iowa Public Television.
we're proud to announce our latest member benefit, IPTV Passport for Friends of Iowa Public Television. Donors who contribute at least $60 annually or $5 per month as a sustaining member will receive access to an exciting extended library of PBS programming anywhere, anytime. Shows like Downton Abbey, Mercy Street, American Experience, and Nova. Visit IPTV.org or call 800-728-2828 to activate your IPTV Passport today.
Building a structure with sand or blocks is something almost any kid loves to do. On the next episode of the IPTV Kids Clubhouse, we'll learn all about construction. We'll build some projects ourselves. We'll meet some construction workers. And we'll have a ball with Dan Wardell and Danbot as they go on an adventure. It's all on the next episode of the IPTV Kids Clubhouse. Friday at 7 a.m. and 4 p.m.
See more of your favorite IPTV programs on YouTube. Follow Iowa Ingredient on Facebook. Connect with all our social networks by visiting iptv.org/social.
We're moving the IPTV Kids Clubhouse to the Iowa State Fair. You're invited to stop by and say hello to Clubhouse hosts Dan Wardell and Abby Brown daily between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. Take your picture with Clifford the Big Red Dog each afternoon from 2 to 6. Visit our booth at the Varied Industries Building, get your temporary tattoo, and pick up your free IPTV Kids Clubhouse backpack. We'll see you at the fair.
We saw so many incredible performers at the talent competition today. Here are the acts that advanced. Hey, it's shaping up to be a fantastic talent championship show. Tune in Sunday at 8 p.m. here on Iowa Public Television as we showcase some of Iowa's most talented young performers. Welcome back to our Iowa State Fair highlight show. We're sure having fun. Hope you are as well. Iowa Public Television's Charity Nebbe has spent this year's fair talking to seasoned fair folks. And now she's currently talking to someone who makes the fair run as smooth as silk. Let's check in with Charity.
Hi, Bill. The Cattlemen's Beef Quarters is an institution at the Iowa State Fair, and manager John Mortimer has been here from the very start. Obviously, this is a real destination for people at the fair. What do you think brings people in?
Well, I think our ability to serve them fast is one thing, and the quality that we try and put out, and I think we usually do succeed at that. So I think between those two, they all like to come here, and we treat them well.
What is your most popular dish?
Our hot beef Sunday.
For people who haven't had one, that's beef and mashed potatoes and cheese.
Right, it starts out with mashed potatoes on the bottom, and then roast beef and gravy on top, and then we top it off with shredded cheese and then a cherry tomato on top.
What's your favorite dish?
I like a steak sandwich, always seems to be good. We got prime rib. If anybody likes prime rib, come here because we do it in such mass quantities that it's never overdone. We got somebody that really knows how to do it, and it's an excellent product. If you can cut prime rib with a plastic knife, you got pretty tender meat.
You have cattlemen, you have beef farmers who actually come in and are a part of this operation, right?
Oh, absolutely. There's about 1,350 of them coming in during the course of the fair. It takes a lot of people to make it run. It takes about 110 to 20 people a day to keep it going. It's constantly answering the same questions. So where is this and where is that?
So 32 years, what keeps you coming back?
Well, I've invested a lot of my time and effort into this, and I just want to keep it going. You know, one more year, always one more year.
Every year it's one more year.
Yeah,
huh?
right.
What makes you proud?
The success of it. We started in a tent in 1985, a little 40 by 60 tent, and what it's grown into now is just kind of makes you step back and think, well, this has worked pretty good.
Well, Don, thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you.
Some say it's the friendliest and most convenient of musical instruments, the harmonica. It can easily be taken anywhere, and at fair time, sounds awesome on the Pioneer Hall stage.
I was going to get a skateboard, but then my mom said, Jack, would you rather have something you could get hurt on or something you could use to make music? So I was like, I play the trumpet, so might as well just play the harmonica. It's just a hobby for me. I haven't even had a single lesson. If anyone plays the harmonica and they're young, they should come out. It's just a fun competition.
All over the place. I got first in 2010, but last in 2009. Yeah, so I don't know. Depends on the judges, actually. Yeah.
The art of storytelling is being showcased at the Iowa State Fair this year. So let's cozy up and take a listen to the Des Moines Storytellers project.
So this afternoon, the Des Moines Storytellers project came to the Mid-American Energy stage at the Iowa State Fair.
But when I described the symptoms to the vet and he had a chance to look Cedric over, he diagnosed Cedric with obsessive compulsive disorder, or OCD.
It's a project from the Des Moines Register where we coach everyday people to tell a real, true first-person story, and so it can be received by a live and diverse audience in the spirit in which it was intended.
And I was walking real tall when all of a sudden my horse laid down. He rolled on his back. I don't know why he would do that. He was rolling. Get up, horse, get up, get up. He wouldn't get up.
There's something about a story that builds empathy that people really connect to. It's raw and it's intimate storytelling.
But the joy that comes with having your own pack is absolutely worth it. Thank you.
And I think there's some vulnerability with that, but we also believe there's power in connection.
And I don't know what was said in that entire story, but I do remember 3 things they said. The first one was, he does not belong in my class. The second one was, he is not ready to be in this school. And the third one was, why the heck are you doing to me? What the heck are you doing to me that you're putting this kid in my class?
So we really wanted to come to the fair to introduce the Storytellers Project to a new audience.
And they decided that they needed to help me because I didn't speak English, so they asked a Spanish teacher to come in and translate for me. but she didn't speak Spanish, but that's for a different day.
It's a really fun process, and my favorite part is being able to see the storytellers grow. Some of them have never done anything like this before, and some of them have, and that's what's so cool about it. It's a little bit of everybody.
Even though there wasn't a girl my age within a 3-mile radius, I had plenty of friends. I had my big farm dog, Grouch.
It's a pretty intense process with the coaching process. We're asking people to be vulnerable with themselves, to give a little bit of themselves to the audience.
But the expression I remember on my dad's face as he lowered the gun with shock was that he heard me. This shy, invisible child, invisible no more, was a force to be reckoned with. Because I, at that moment, had lost my fear, but found my voice. And it's something that suits me well, even to this day. Thank you.
If you're like me, you've probably indulged in a few too many calories out here at the State Fair. It's okay. Head up to Expo Hill for some fitness at the fair and some yoga.
The fair is a place where people come to play and enjoy lots of different types of experiences, maybe even try something new. I've done yoga before, but I'm a beginner, so I'm curious to know more, and today I'm going to give it a try. All right, Heidi, we're up at Expo Hill. Class is about to get started. We're going to have lots of different kinds of people here today. What should they wear?
They can wear anything that they are comfortable in. Believe it or not, yoga pants are not required.
What if I have my family here today?
You can bring your family here today.
Even little ones?
The little ones, that is okay.
All right, everybody's welcome. You can wear anything you want,
yes.
And it's going to be great.
What I love about yoga, yoga is just a great place to start. It's a great way to start your strength. It's a great way to increase your heart rate for your cardiovascular. You can also really focus on balance and flexibility.
The Iowa Healthiest State Initiative is a nonprofit organization, and we are working to make Iowa the healthiest state in the nation. Every year, we partner with the Iowa State Fair to offer a very healthy option to jumpstart people's day by offering fitness on the hill on Expo Hill. So we have 30 minutes, 9:30 every day, and you can try everything from Zumba to yoga to insanity to kickboxing. So it really gives an opportunity for people to kind of get a taste of what some of these fun classes are that they could maybe find in their own hometown.
Iowa YMCAs love being involved with Fitness on the Hill at the State Fair. The best thing about our partnership with Healthiest State and the Iowa State Fair is that we get to bring instructors from all over the state, from Marshalltown, from Cedar Rapids, from Des Moines, from Lamar's, and everywhere. YMCAs love offering yoga classes at their locations because it's good for everyone, from expert to beginner.
Yoga has many modifications, so oftentimes we think we have to have a lot of balance or a lot of flexibility even to start yoga, but actually, if you don't, that's the perfect place to start. You will gain those with consistency. It does come, even if you're starting in a chair and doing seated yoga. If you're already very athletic, you can complement your vigorous workouts by having more of a restorative yoga, being able to stretch out, gain flexibility, repair and recover better. If you're wanting more of a vigorous workout, you can take it up all the way. We're going to inhale, lift, and open, but this time we're going to place our heel on our calf.
Being involved in a health or fitness class at the State Fair makes perfect sense to me. At the Y, we really think that you should be able to be healthy wherever you are, whenever you want to.
Yoga gives you a chance to go inside yourself internally. Your body will talk back. You can hear those areas of tension and feel them. You can come to the present. You're not worried about what happened before or anxiety about the future. You can be here and right now, and that is why I love yoga.
I'm an FFA grandstand usher, so we actually live here on site. I feel awesome. I'm just glad that the State Fair has something for us that live here, and I've been participating in Fitness on the Hill every single day.
I'd never done yoga before, but I noticed that I feel more awake now because I kind of relaxed and just let it all go, and it really helped me.
Starting your day with Fitness on the Hill helps you wake up and be ready for your day. It helps you relax and stretch out, and it's really fun.
Namaste.
Heirloom tomatoes are sometimes grown for historical interest, for taste, for beauty, or to win an award at the Iowa State Fair.
We're in the heart of tomato harvest season, and growers have brought their bounty here to the Iowa State Fair. There's one contest in particular with varieties like Red Zebra and Wapsipinicon Peach, that celebrates the interesting history and diversity of heirloom tomatoes.
Heirloom tomatoes are sometimes a little tricky because they're not always uniform, and that's one of the things that we look for in any kind of tomato, are that kind of uniformity in specimens. So we have, you know, 3 on a plate, so we want those 3 to be like identical to one another, and that's tough with some of the heirlooms.
True to type, our cultivar, uniformity, fruit without any blemishes, so those type of things.
And then we want that perfect tomato that you want to eat, that you want to bite into. In fact, it should hurt, that we can't taste them.
Well, these are varieties that have been passed down from generation to generation. They're open pollinated, they're not hybrids, so you can actually grow these and they come back true from seed. And so these can go back 1800s, whatever. Some have very interesting stories as far as where they came from, maybe from Europe at some point, or maybe a family. Some are actually from Iowa, the Midwest.
This one is called Wapsipinicon Peach, and it's nice and fuzzy, so it's not slick like a typical tomato. And it's an Iowa heirloom, so kind of cool. That one is good. This one's pretty good for the size, except for it does some cracking. We're starting some cracking.
But it's very uniform.
It's incredibly uniform.
Characteristic for the cultivar.
It is. I love the coloring. This is an unusual one.
Yes, but again, very uniform.
Very uniform. And it's a tomato that's often kind of hollow on the inside. It's sometimes a stuffing tomato, like a pepper. Hence the name green pepper. My favorites are still the red zebras. They're pretty good. I like these.
Okay.
I like the Wapsipinicon Peach.
Okay.
Because that's pretty uniform.
The variety I entered was red zebra. It's a red tomato with little orange stripes on it. Yeah, it's an old variety. But it's a very good flavor. It's got a real sharp tomato taste.
Red zebra probably got first because it is clean. There's no real blemishes or bruises on it at all, and they are all almost this identical size.
Well, you have to grow a lot of plants to get 3 that are good, and this year they seem to be better than other years. They didn't crack as much, and the plants were just full of tomatoes.
They are more interesting than a typical tomato. They're more colorful. Usually you get multiple colors. They do have a story behind them, and they've been kept for a reason because they had usually really good taste.
Anybody can imitate a dog barking or a cat meowing, but crowing like a rooster? Now that's reached a more sophisticated status, and it has its own state fair contest.
Again?
Again. Do it again. Good. Again. Okay. And first place for 2016 goes for $243.
Well, I've won it 5 times before this, so I was really excited, and my brothers were both doing it this year, so I thought I'd do it with them to show them how.
We like to give viewers a 360-degree view at fair time. So this year, we're showing you a sneak peek behind the scenes at our production crews as they create these nightly broadcasts. We certainly love our jobs. Well, that brings us to the close of tonight's State Fair coverage. What an unforgettable night. But join us again tomorrow night as we dig up even more fair fun. If you'd like to relive some State Fair moments before then, hop online and go to our website. You'll find fair videos, photos, and links to our social media conversations. We're even on Snapchat. You can go to iptv.org to experience the fair time magic any day of the year. Now, for tomorrow night's show, we wish we could bring it to you in 3D. It's gonna be action-packed. The sheep shearing contest will be in the lineup. It's always a blast to watch. Ladies rubber chicken throwing? We'll have you giggling and cheering. Until tomorrow, thank you so much for celebrating our beloved Iowa State Fair with us. And I'm looking forward to bringing you even more highlights next time. I'm Bill Riley reminding you, have fun at the fair.
Funding for Fair 2016 is brought to you by Friends, the Iowa Public Television Foundation. Mid-American Energy Company and its Energy Advantage program are dedicated to increasing the awareness of energy efficiency in Iowa's homes and businesses. Information is at midamericanenergy.com. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service. Iowa Communications Network. The availability of high-speed broadband service is essential to fulfilling the promise of a connected Iowa. ICN's Broadband Matters campaign showcases the importance of delivering broadband to all corners of Iowa. Information is available at broadbandmatters.com. The Iowa Lottery. Each year, lottery proceeds provide millions of dollars to finance state programs that benefit all Iowans. The Iowa Lottery, putting the woo-hoo into state funding since 1985.
Since 1911, EMC Insurance has partnered with local independent insurance agents to provide protection to our customers. Headquartered in Des Moines, Iowa, EMC now serves policyholders through 20 locations across the country. Count on EMC.